Hello my dear students, in this lecture we will see one more previous year GATE numerical which was asked in GATE 2017 for 2 marks for mechanical stream. Again we are going to see all the numericals of mechanical as well as civil stream on this topic, right? The question is, the principal stresses at a point in critical section of component R. Here they have provided principal stresses which is nothing but sigma 1 is equal to 60 MPa, sigma 2 is 5 MPa, 5 MPa, and sigma 3 is minus 40 MPa, right? Now for a material of component, the tensile yield strength sigma y, which is nothing but SYT. Tensile yield strength sigma y is nothing but SYT, that is stress at yield point is 200 MPa. This value is given. Now the question is, according to maximum shear stress theory, factor of safety is. They are asking you to use maximum shear stress theory, tau max theory, right? That is, this theory is also called Guest theory or Tresca's theory. As per this theory, our target is to find factor of safety. Now see, as per maximum shear stress theory, tau max is nothing but sigma maximum minus sigma minimum divided by 2. Now look at the principal stresses. From the given data, can you say sigma 1 is sigma maximum, which is nothing but 60 MPa, and sigma 3, which is nothing but sigma minimum? Negative sign also we have to consider. 5 is more than minus 40, therefore sigma minimum is minus 40 MPa. Therefore tau maximum here, maximum shear stress is equal to 60 minus minus plus becomes divided by 2, which is nothing but 50 MPa. Maximum shear stress is 50 MPa. And as per Tresca's theory or Gauge theory, this maximum shear stress is equal to SSY divided by factor of safety, which is nothing but equal to SYT divided by 2 factor of safety. Now put the values. Therefore 50 is equal to SYT is 200 divided by 2 into factor of safety. And if you put values over here, then you will find that factor of safety is equal to 2. Factor of safety is equal to 2. Therefore your answer for this question is option B, which is 2. Option B, which is 2. Now the next question on the same topic is written on the screen. The question was asked in GATE 2006 for 2 marks. This year the paper was conducted by IIT Bombay in 2006, right? The question is, according to von Mises distortion energy theory, they are saying to use von Mises, that is distortion energy theory. The distortion energy under 3-dimensional stress state is represented by, right? Now see, the total strain energy, total strain energy is nothing but volume strain energy plus distortion strain energy. This already we have seen in distortion energy topic. If you don't know the concepts, then go in my lecture, that is distortion strain energy theory, and in this theory or in this lecture you see the derivation for distortion energy, how to find distortion energy, that you have to see, right? Now ut is total strain energy, uv is volume strain energy which is required to change the volume, and ud is distortion strain energy which is required to change the shape. And they are asking what is ud, they are asking what is the ud, right? Distortion strain energy. Now the the distortion strain energy for 3D, if you see the derivation, in derivation we have derived 1 plus mu divided by 3e in bracket sigma 1 square plus sigma 2 square plus sigma 3 square minus in bracket sigma 1 sigma 2 plus sigma 2 sigma 3 plus sigma 3 sigma 1. This formula we have derived, right? Therefore option C is a correct choice. Here option C is a correct choice, therefore you have to select option C. Now again in option they can modify the option. Now option can be, let us say option C is not present and all the choices and one more other option is put there, then let us say you can modify this distortion energy as, let us say if I multiply and divide with 2, 1 plus mu divided by 6e, that I have divided with 2, then we have to multiply with 2, therefore 2 sigma 1 square plus 2 sigma 2 square plus 2 sigma 3 square minus 2 sigma 1 sigma 2 minus 2 sigma 2 sigma 3 minus 2 sigma 3 sigma 1. If I multiply and divide with 2, this will be the derivation. Now if I simplify this, again if I simplify this will become, that is distortion energy ud is equal to, simplify this, you will find that 1 plus mu divided by 6e in bracket, here it is sigma 1 minus sigma 2 whole square plus sigma 2 minus sigma 3 whole square plus sigma 3 minus sigma 1 whole square. This formula you will find, right? If the C option is not available, then this option will be available in the answer, right? Therefore, for this question, the correct choice is option C. And if they ask you what is total strain energy, if they ask you total strain energy, then answer is option A. Option is total strain energy, that is 1 upon 2e in bracket sigma 1 square plus sigma 2 square plus sigma 3 square minus 2 mu in bracket sigma 1 sigma 2 plus sigma 2 sigma 3 plus sigma 3 sigma 1. This is the formula for total strain energy, right? The next question on the same topic is, question is, a solid circular shaft of diameter d is subjected to combined bending moment m and torque t. The material property to be used for designing the shaft using relation 16 under root of m square plus t square divided by pi d cube is. Now see here, whenever a shaft is subjected to combined bending and twisting, that is bending moment and torque, then the maximum normal stress is 32 me upon pi d cube. This is the maximum normal stress, and maximum shear stress is 16 te upon pi d cube. This is the maximum shear stress. These formulas we have derived, where me is equivalent bending moment, which is nothing but m plus under root of m square plus t square divided by 2, and Te is equivalent twisting moment, which is nothing but under root of m square plus t square. Now they are saying we are using that 16 under root of m square plus t square divided by pi d cube. This property we are using, means we are using maximum shear stress for the design. We are using maximum shear stress for the design. Then with which material property we have to equate this maximum shear stress? For design, this maximum shear stress as per maximum shear stress theory is equal to SSY divided by factor of safety. Shear yield strength, it is shear yield strength, SSY is shear yield strength, and torsional yield strength is nothing but shear yield strength. Torsion means shear, means we have to equate this term x with torsional yield strength. Therefore, option will be here, correct choice will be option C. For the provided question, the correct choice is option C. Now, if question was to use, if in question, if it is given that 32 divided by pi d cube in bracket m plus under root of m square plus t square divided by 2. If this formula is given, then your answer must be tensile yield strength. Right? But as of now, they have given shear stress in question. They have given maximum shear stress. Therefore, we have to equate with shear yield strength or torsional yield strength. But if they have given maximum sigma max formula, then you have to check first either it is a ductile material or brittle material. If it is ductile material and sigma max is given, then option B is correct. And if it is brittle material and sigma max is given, then option A is correct. Here for brittle material option A is correct, for ductile material option B is correct, but for if maximum shear stress is given, for this option C is correct. And if fluctuating load is given in the question, if load is fluctuating, then option D is correct. For fluctuating loads, endurance strength is used. But as per our question, for this question, option C is correct. Thank you, dear students. In next lecture, we will see more numericals on previous year GATE numericals.